What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Simple Fix series here at 4-Star Strength. I'm Coach Matt. Today I'll be taking you through a simple fix slash a explanation of closing the gap. Okay, when we talk about closing the gap, most coaches refer to the gap as from the knee to the hip and closing this motion to get the athlete in a vertical fashion and the barbell in a vertical fashion. The first part of this conversation is the barbell and body need to be one. It is not one into the other or the other into one. They need to move as one unison thing, okay? So that's really the first thing. So it needs to come up with you whenever you're making an action. A lot of times athletes just have issues because they're making it too choppy. They're letting the bar be on its own while their body does a totally different thing, all right? It's just like in most sports, you have to make the ball or external object a part of you, okay? The closing of the gap requires two things. The legs continue to push downward into the ground, so the hip closes naturally. This is what happens when an athlete jumps, for example. Okay? A very natural action in humans. A lot of times we overthink it. We try to slam our hips forward into the bar because we've either been told that, we've seen it done, or we think we're perceiving it being done, or we're purposely doing it for some reason. We won't go down that route. The athlete jumping is a natural action. Weightlifting at its base is weightlifting. It's just jumping with shit attached to you. So keep that mindset of pushing down against the earth. We accelerate or we apply more pressure down on the ground to be faster through the last parts of the pull. The barbell is attached to us and hanging with us. It can't just free hang or we're never going to be in control. And ultimately, when we get to a certain load, we will just pull ourselves to the object, all right? It is bigger than us, it is going to win. So we have to bring something to the party to make it a part of us, which is our lats and our back. By maintaining a nice tight back and lat position, as we apply downward, we can sweep the bar into us by just a gentle pressure. If you don't know how to use your lats, have a friend kind of tag team like this from the other side, and just push back against that resistance. That is the lats, and that is what's ultimately in control on this sweep, whether it's the clean or the snatch. Today's demonstration is going to be the snatch, but from here, what most people do, or what they think needs to happen, because they think about it too step by step, is they go from the floor and they push, they slow down to sweep, and then they try to re-accelerate. All right, it's very hard to sprint in the middle of a sprint. So what we need to be is we need to be pushing, then coming through as we continue pushing. So we let the knees push forward as we use the lats to bring in. We keep pushing against the ground as we bring the lats in and up with us. That allows the bar to want to travel up with us. It does take time, it does take practice. All right, walk, then run. Don't just try to go from crawling to running. This is what most people do, and they pop the bar away from them, versus just thinking of it as a simple jump. Again, I keep the bar tight by utilizing enough lat control, so that way it comes in with me. And as I get better, I can move quicker. So with this drill, aka simple fix, is focus on this as the most important variable, pushing consistently. Because if you kill your speed, you're not going to lift it anyways. So this downward pressure is the big element, and then just work on lats and timing when to sweep with the lats. That should help you close the gap.